Welcome to Town Talk. I'm your host, Rose Highland Sharpe. This very inspirational program is brought to you by Highland Communications for storytelling, edutainment, music, and much more. Call 910-528-0718. Today you will see highlights of a wonderful interview of a wonderful author of several books from the Eastwood community, right outside of Pinehurst, North Carolina, Moore County, and of course originally from the community. She is a graduate of Pinecrest High School, like me, UNC Chapel Hill, like yours truly, my wonderful hometown lady from the area, Dr. Arlene Kearns Dowdy. She has some wonderful books to share with you, some wonderful words of encouragement, a celebration also of her birthday and wedding anniversary with family and friends in the Moore County area. This is recorded December 2017. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this interview and celebration with Dr. Arlene Kearns Dowdy. All right, folks, we're on Town Talk today, and of course, I'm Rose Highland Sharpe. My guest today, Dr. Arlene Kearns Dowdy. How you doing, my dear?
I'm doing fine.
Originally from Eastwood, North Carolina, which is right down the road from Pinehurst. So you want to tell everybody about the wonderful books you have, because she is an author, educator, wonderful woman of God. Tell everybody about the books you've written now.
Well, I've written 5 books that I've published already, and I want to talk about 4 books today. One of them is the very first book that I published, although not the first book that I wrote, and that one is Tales of Eastwood. That was about, or that is about, the book, the community that I was raised in. The book was written to show people and let people know about a culture, a world that used to be, and our community, about talking to each other, about relating and communicating with community members, with family members. I guess what spurred it on is that so often the children, there's a disconnect between children and the elderly, and there's such a disconnect between children and their past that I just wanted to encourage people to tell their stories, to tell the stories of their past, so that the children can connect and realize that, hey, my mom, my dad, my grandparents, there's a story, and there's so many lessons in those stories. And after Tales of Eastwood, I published the first book that I wrote in the beginning, and that is There Is Purpose in Your Valley. I wrote that when I was living in Anchorage, Alaska. And when I write to encourage, to give hope, to lift up our people. When I was living in Anchorage, God asked me, what are you going to do for my sheep? What are you going to do for my lambs? And I said, what do you want me to do, God? And he said, feed my sheep, feed my lambs. And he said the same things that are written in the scripture, that he said to Peter. And when I write, I'm writing to give our people hope and give them encouragement, and to try to give them smiles and give them laughter and give them peace. And so There Is Purpose in Your Valley was written, and it's full of Bible scriptures to let people know the purpose in their valley. Sometimes we feel like our valleys are just to bring us down, and we lose hope when we're walking through the valley. But we walk through the valley. The valley is where the Lord holds our hand. The valley is where the Lord leads us. The valley is when we're with God.
Say so.
A place of learning, a place of growing, a place where the Lord feeds us. And sometimes we get it the wrong way. We cry and we're depressed when we're going through the valley, when we should be happy and glad. And there's so many scriptures, and it's hard for the flesh to be happy and glad. But when you read the scriptures and you read and get an understanding of why I'm going through this, it's not to destroy me, it's not to kill me, but it's to make me better. Hallelujah. Yes. And when you read There Is Purpose in Your Valley, then you understand why we go through these things, why bad things happen to good people. That so many people always ask that question, and you understand that. Another book that I wrote is my collection of poetry from the time I was a child until now, just a few poems that will encourage, a few poems that, a lot of the poems talk about family and the purpose of family and the importance of knowing and loving and being with our family members. Some of the poem talks about nature. I love nature. We see so much of God in nature when we take the time to pay attention. And nature gives us lessons and talks to us when we allow it to. And so some of the poems about the lessons of nature. And it talks about spiritual poems. It talks about the things that we go through, the sufferings, and how to rise above all of that. And one of the book that I wanted to bring out that I wrote is Lake of the Swans. This is the last one that was published. And
I'm gonna get a close.
Got that?
Yeah, just hold it. Yes, Lake of the Swans.
It's a very easy read.
Wow.
But if anybody has gone through loss, gone through the death of a loved one, and sometimes don't know what to do to go on or to move on, this book talks about loss, and it talks about relationships with people, and it's just a wonderful book. And what I did was, as I wrote the book, I didn't know I was going to do that, what I did, because a lot of times I have an idea, God gives it to me, and I just begin to write, and it flows because I'm not writing it, and I can't take credit for the books I write because it just flows, it just comes, and sometimes I'm like, wow, when God has given me stuff to say. And this book, it actually brought back members of my family and close friend that passed away in the year 2005. I brought them back into this book, and I didn't know I was going to do that when I first started writing the book. And it's just awesome. And those who've read my books, they have so much to say about how the books bless them. And that's my purpose for writing, is to bless other people, to encourage and to give on.
Amen. To God be the glory. So now you have, there are 4 books in your hand right there.
Yes.
And I want you to hold each one, and that one.
There is purpose in your valley.
Okay. There is purpose in your valley. Dr. Arlene Kearns Dowdy. I love that. And the next book you have there, my dear?
Is a book of poems.
That's
Out of Her Belly.
Out of Her Belly. Wow. Through the years. All right. Amen. And then show me one more. So we saw the other one there. Oh, yeah. That's the one I have.
Yes.
And it's very enjoyable. I've been reading that to one of your dear sweet cousins who's over at the nursing home rehabilitation.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
She's such a sweet lady from the Eastwood community, and she's like another mother. She and my mom were roommates at the facility for about 6 months, the last 6 months of my mom's life, and didn't realize they had worked together. She and her husband, my dad and mom, had worked together back in the 50s, and she remembered when mom was carrying me. To God be the glory. But she has enjoyed those tales of Eastwood. And we also,
yes,
and we have enjoyed that. Dr. Kearns Dowdy, God is so good. Listen, we're going to move inside of where we are today to have dinner. We're celebrating, is it your birthday?
Birthday and the new books.
And the new books. And also you have a wedding anniversary coming up.
Wedding anniversary, Christmas.
How about that? That is so...
My 5th wedding anniversary.
Wow, to God be the glory.
Amen.
5, that's a good number. That's a good number too.
Yeah.
And as we're closing out this segment, in case people might miss the other part inside, and the